And what we know about society that we live in, people have picket signs and they march and they have T-shirts that say "People over profits,"
Yes.
right? And I believe that. I wouldn't even have to write that. I believe it so much so. And I would hope that we all believe people over profits. But here's the reality that may be shocking to some. The reality that we currently live and our bodies are embodied in and we walk in, it is most certainly, hands down, no question, profits over people. That's what it is. It's not
Because of corporations.
Yeah, but because of them and how far their reach has extended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Into our everyday lives.
Yeah.
Without us even realizing in many cases. Until you feel that oppression or that somehow there's an injustice has befallen you, oftentimes it's not until it hits you.
Yeah.
And by then it's too late. You know what I mean?
100% true.
By then it's too late. So I'm like, the only way for us to avoid a lot of that headache is listening to the people before, right? Why do you have to relive everything? You know what I mean? Like where we are now, when people lived in the times where the ancestral heritage that's here sleeping or resting, when they were roaming in this area, they knew where the water holes were, where the best game was, where they camp at, and different things. What berries were poisonous, what plants were poisonous. We live in a time now where it's like, if I have a son, even though I know the berries are poisonous, the landscape has shifted. You know what I mean? Like the metaphorically speaking, because we're not really dealing with berries, we're dealing with corporations.
Spoil the corporate store, right? Like BlackRock.
You know what I mean? And others.
And others.
Right?
Yeah.
3M, shit. You know what I mean? Our neighbor, yeah, but we live with 3M, shit. These motherfuckers done poisoned all of humanity with these, what do they call it? Some fluoridated chemical, man. I forgot what they call it, man, but it's crazy. And they got like $1 million fine or something,
Nothing. Nothing. And 1.001% profit. That's fucking insane.
It's real. It
should be, bro. It should be like, when you get hit with a fine as a corporation, it should be a handicap.
Right. You know what I mean?
Like you should have to sit in a wheelchair after.
Right. You done got a leg amputated or something. You know what I mean?
Like, get the shit right the first time.
Right.
And you won't have the rug pulled out from under you to break your hip.
Especially to make it to go to the extent where they're literally saying that they've poisoned all of humanity, bro. This is what they're saying.
Oh, because of the fluoride.
No, it's not.
So whatever that chemical is.
I think it's called PFCs, pre-fluoridated chemicals, PFCs.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, bro. I'm gonna have to look it up and see.
Well, I mean,
but they get a slap on the hand for that. Now, if we were sleeping on the streets as teenagers or people in foster care, and we hustling a dime to survive, we're not trying to get on those spending sprees or nothing like that. We trying to get some chicken rice from Great Dragon, you know what I mean, for $3.50 or something. You know how good you can eat for $3.50. $5.50. Oh man, $4.75 or something. But we couldn't even really get